Got this email and it's, "Hi, I'm Kate Overton from Ads Connect. They're a company that's offering me additional revenue by using a Chrome extension. And they have two examples that I'd love to look at later. And I could earn an extra $20,000 a month for having 100,000 users install the extension. So these guys are going to try and make an extension for me. And using that, I earn a whole bunch of money, just ridiculous amounts of money, $240,000 a year. All I need to do is just reply to receive their full brochure." So of course, guess what I did? I sent a reply, very professional. "Hi Kate, I'd like to receive your full brochure, please." And man, I received it really hard and in the rear end. I'm kidding. Here's the thing. I've been hemorrhaging money. I mean, I keep on spending all my dollars on some sort of Genshin Impact loot box. So I needed this money. So I desperately was waiting. And thankfully, my desperation was answered with a solution. I got an email back. "Hi, thanks for your reply." And they sent me this brochure link. Look how professional this looks. A beautiful brochure. "Welcome to the future of YouTube monetization. They're a company that's offering an additional income for my YouTube channel." So scrolling down, they have a table of content. Not contents, but content. And scrolling down some more, they tell me that I can earn 10K to 100K a month. Now that's a massive range. We're talking you're either making $120,000 a year or $1.2 million a year. What this means to me is that even if I am a mediocre chump, I will still earn $120,000 a year. So this is getting me excited. And even more, Ads Connect is helping its partners monetize their channels. That's the wrong there. Anyways, how it works. This is what I really need to figure out, because how are they going to give me so much money for just showing a Chrome extension? Well, this is how it works. 1, I get to browse their catalog of extensions. I get to choose an extension and promote it on my channel. And as I promote the extension to my channel, as my subscribers install our extension, it's communism. It's not only theirs, but it's also mine and perhaps yours. Then I will earn extra revenue based on search activity. So they're saying that if you search using this weird Chrome extension, then I get a whole bunch of money. And for this extension with 100K users, I can earn $200,000 extra a month. See, I'm excited for this. So I kept on going. And they told me that that's a small percentage of my subscribers. Now I'm going to do some insane math for you in a second. Let me be a little more precise. I have 100,000 subscribers. That's the group that they're talking about. And my total subscriber count is 106,000. Obviously, with some delay, it might be a little bit more. Maybe I had a big cancel thing going on, and maybe it's significantly less. But as it stands now, apparently, 94% of my audience is a small percentage. Maybe a little mishap. Maybe this is for like the big YouTubers, like the million subscriber type people, which I'll probably never get to. But if I do, I'll show my face and wear a maid outfit. And there's some other obligation I said I'd do. Anyways, not trying to embarrass myself. Let's move on. In every company, there's one priority they should have. And in this case, they always prioritize partners' needs and requirements. They're going to give me all this delicious money where I get to sit and stare down at you peasants from my 30-story tall mansion. Obviously, that's not going to happen because this video is being made and showing you that this is not actually reality. They go on to give some random numbers, really pointless. And speaking of pointless, this is the whole reason why I made this video. It's this slide right here. This slide, I was in fits for like 5 minutes. This thing blew me away with the absolute absurdity of it. Monetized countries. They give me some top countries and some other countries. So if you're in these other countries, apparently you're not top countries. But man, what is this beautiful graph here? This graph, this is the cream of the crop. Apparently, let me scroll in just so we get as much detail as possible in this graph. In 2020, there is 0 monetized countries or 0 purple countries. However, there's around 15 pinkish countries. And there's about 26, 30 maybe gray countries. As you can tell, this is a joke. What does any of this mean? What are these numbers on the side? 0, 25, 50? What is it correlating to? What do the colors mean? What is a purple country? If that's the case, that means that within 5 years, we're going to gain about 100 countries. I don't know where they're going to come from. I mean, are we going to generate land out of thin air? What happened here, what legitimately happened is that they got a preset template with all this beautiful pictures on it. They saw this graph and they're like, screw it. We're just going to leave this graph exactly how it is. It just shows big number go up. Everyone loved big number go up. Now, this final slide is an absolute banger. They give you example calculation, not calculations, because there are plural calculations here. Anyways, they give you example calculations if you're an idiot and you can't figure it out yourself. They say that I will earn $6.50 per day per 1,000 active users. And of course, these guys are assuming that every single one of my subscribers, all 100,000 plus of you, are going to install this extension because, wow, this sponsorship's going to knock it out of the park, which, by the way, is completely wrong. I mean, not everyone's going to see an ad for, I don't know, some sort of magic vibrating toothbrush or other vibrating thing and be like, I want to instantly buy that. I'm going to buy it right now. Regardless, these guys are just assuming that everyone wants this Chrome extension, which would be, that could be a thing if there's actual value to this Chrome extension. So I decided to dive into it. And the first link they gave me is Salmonation Death by Daylight new tab. Now, Salmonation is a Dead by Daylight content creator, and they actually did not get sponsored by this company because I looked through their videos and only 2 users installed this extension. Salmonation, I think they have like 300k subscribers. This is off the top of the dome, by the way. They could have like 1 million, 2 million. If they only have 2 users installing an extension from an ad, that probably means that ad never existed. So, big red flag there. Now, in terms of the extension itself, there's a photo of, I don't know, a search here button. It has backgrounds and you can customize your backgrounds. Now, this wish.com Dead by Daylight background stuff, the best thing about it is that this extension, right, sucks because there are extensions out there where you can customize and add your own background. You don't need to select one of the 6 presets in the extension. You can just pick your own. And you'll also prevent yourself from whatever malicious activity is going on in this plugin that I'm going to talk about. Now, scrolling down, this extension is offered by Wiz Extensions, which definitely doesn't sound sketchy at all, but that's only the one extension. Let's look at the other one. It's not found, and that's because Google Chrome took it down, or Google Chrome Web Store, they took it down. Anyways, I was really hankering for that money, so I decided to look at the Ads Connect webpage, which is kind of the domain that the email came from, and they specialize in monetizing websites and browser extensions. And they have this really archaic website design that really reminds me of my internet service provider's website. Every time my internet goes down, I have to look at that awful website, and I hate myself for it. Anyways, they have about stuff, and they have a monetization example. Yes, they have an example of the Chrome extension. Now, looking into this Chrome extension, there's a YouTube video, which is admittedly way better edited than mine, but they have ecumatrix.com website. So I went to the website and 4030 forbidden. So the website's down. Kind of weird, right? Like Ads Connect has this YouTube channel that's Ecumatrix, and then I go to their website and it's down. What's going on? I mean, do you guys not have the budget to, like, I don't know, re-upload the video on a different channel? Anyways, going back to it, let's just keep looking through the video. Oh, you can change your background, and this one's a little bit different. You can add your own background. Then they have my favorite part here. They're doing audio stuff, but they're searching booking.com. They press enter. They go to Bing, and instantly they're now on booking.com. Why is that? Why did they cut out all that stuff? I wanted to see what was going on. Probably because they're hiding something. Or maybe they're not. Maybe this is all fake and just trying to steal my account. When I get a hankering that something's trying to steal my account or swindle me or get me in trouble, I contact the biggest brains on Discord. Now, I don't want to give away their information, but y'all know who you are. Massive brain folks. What they did is basically I just said, what is going on? I have no idea what I'm doing. And they gave me all the details. First off, I got sent this link, CR Excavator, which is basically a Chrome extension analysis tool that gives you a little overview of what's going on. Now, the extension itself didn't really seem too malicious. It just says it accesses the Chrome storage API, so probably storing the photos, a medium risk, then a couple of kind of no risk things that happen. The score here is pretty low, so the extension doesn't really seem that bad. It doesn't seem like it's going to steal my account. However, if I scroll down, it says external communications and DBD extension. I decided to go to that website and kaboom, animals in your new tab. So this does kind of give a connection that animals in a new tab Chrome extension that got taken down is in fact kind of related to the Salmonation Death by Daylight new tab. So it does give them a little bit of validity, but what it also does is it says that they have a business name. Now, I didn't notice this, and once again, those beautiful big brains I was talking about found this out, and they sent me a link to where I could look at their financial statements. If I go to their financial statements, I'm going to save you the time that I spent explaining this business balance sheet, and I'm just going to say nothing added up, and I'm pretty sure these guys are just impersonating some random business that's going right into the ground, just like this channel. So, yeah, I saved you like 8 minutes of time because I was rambling so long about this thing. It was crazy. I was going into the math and I was just completely talking out of my rear end. So I'm going to skip this part, okay? You could thank me in the comments or something. There's one thing that can make this extremely clear. It's the source code of the Chrome extension. Now, opening it up and going to new tab bundle.js, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in here, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I got no idea what's going on, but thankfully those big brains I was alluding to earlier, that Discord community, they helped me out and they told me what was going on. Basically, this Chrome extension is not trying to steal my password. It's just, in fact, adware. Now, adware basically, in this case, is that you would make a search and then it would take you to Bing and it would inject extra ads into your search result, just making your whole web browsing experience garbage. The whole point is to make you see like 30 bajillion ads, which is awful, right? No one wants to see like 30 ads. I try to look at the weather and it's impossible because half the web page is ads and the other half is, please disable your ad blocker. It's like my ad blocker is on and I still see ads. This is a problem. Anyways, enough ranting. Basically what's happening is that the people that are trying to contact me and make me do a sponsorship are going to scam me at the end. What's going to happen is I'm going to advertise their Chrome extension. I'm going to be promised a whole bunch of money. I'm going to have, of course, with that much money, a lot of people turn their morals off. So it'd be some raving sponsorship offer where it's like, you have to get this now, and super enthusiastic. What's going to happen is that this company is going to take all the profits and just leave me hanging. They're not going to give me any money. So that's kind of the whole point of the scam. They want to advertise a product, then they're not going to pay me. They're going to get free advertising and they get to run away with all the money. In reality, what would actually happen in this case is that if I did fall for it, I'd lose a lot of my credibility for picking an awful sponsorship. But what would also happen is that the second I knew I was getting scammed, I'd just go into the YouTube editor and remove the actual sponsorship section of the video. Wow, crazy guys, look, I can edit the video after it's been uploaded. If you ever do become a YouTuber and you get a business offer like this, always try to go through it and make sure it's not something malicious. And I mean, there's a significant amount of red flags that happened during this whole entire interaction, and that's why I will not be sending them 10 high definition background images. In fact, I'll be sending them a link to this video. That'd actually be a really ballsy move. I might do that. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it because it was kind of fun talking about this stuff. I love you. Bye-bye.